We used to have a good life. Whatever activities my kids want to do, I used to do it for them. If they need anything extra, I used to do it for them. I had a good saving. I used to save up money. I didn't need help. I was born here. My dad came here to work. I stayed here up to 7 years old. Then we went back to Sudan. We lived there. And then after I grew up and I got married, my father and my mom decided to come back here. So they was living between here and they come holidays to Sudan. My dad passed away 2 years ago. It was a normal Saturday day. I was sitting down normally in the living room. Suddenly we heard shooting. It was terrifying. I opened the television and that's when I saw that they're fighting. And from that moment I said, I think we have to leave here. Every day was going worse and we can see that bombings happening to the house and people on the street dead. The people, they just say they go and get something from the shop or for the pharmacy, and then you find them that they don't come back again. I was always watching the news and I registered online from the UK that I'm British and I want to be evacuated if they're evacuating. And my sister got a call at 7:30 in the morning. They said I had to go to this certain airport. So I just took a change of clothes for each of my kids and I went. We found a car. He said he hasn't got a lot of petrol, but he'll try to take us there. When we reached there, and I gave them my passport, the British military, he saw my son hasn't got a passport, it was a British passport, and my husband, and he said they can't go. So I said to him, I can't leave my son behind. He's 4 years old. He said, that's a choice you have to make. So I said to him, then I won't go. I said to him, I came here because they said to me, I can take my son with me. And I just came here and we paid $400. You're saying to me to go back. He said to me, I'll check, but I can't promise nothing. So he took my papers. I said to him, all of my papers for the application is ready. He took them. He came back and he said to me, okay, your son can go, but your husband can't go. So that's where my kids, they was upset. Because in front of my kids, he said, you have to say your goodbyes because your husband can't go with you. And my kids speak English, so they understood what he said. After a few days, we heard that people, they took their moms, their uncles, their husbands, and they haven't got passports as well. So that was really upsetting because I've got 3 children and I really need help. And they said no. They said, you can't take him and you have to say your goodbyes. We arrived here, the Red Cross was there because we didn't have nowhere to stay. My mom, she's staying in a house, but it's like a room, so we can't fit. We came 3 sisters together, and each of us, we've got 3 children. They said to us, we're going to put you in the travel log, and then tomorrow we're going to take you to help you. All of the planes what came with us and after us, they all went. We were the last people in the hotel, and we was the first plane to come to London. When they came and helped us, they booked us in a hotel inside London, but they said to us, you have to find your way there. So we had to pay, I think, £340 just to get from outside London to inside London. What I want is that we can stay in a place, not in a hotel. This is the 3rd hotel I'm in now. They can have a good meal. They can even go to school if we can put them in the schools. A place that they can live as kids. But it's really upsetting me because I used to have a good job. I didn't used to depend on nobody. I didn't used to ask for nobody's help. And now I'm in this situation, it's just like, no, I don't like it. we're adults. We can adapt with anything. We can. For me, I can hold it in me, even if I'm upset that I'm leaving my husband behind or anything. But the really hardest thing that when I saw my kids saying bye to their dad, they just saying to me, "We want to go home." So I haven't got home. So that's the main thing what I'm trying to do now, to give them a home, to let them live normally.